Hello and welcome back to the Triumvirate. Today we're doing, guess what? Death Guard versus Ultramarines.
Oh, no, dance moves.
It's not really a Christmas special anymore, is it?
They don't know that.
This is the final battle report of the year anyway, so we've done this will be the 10th one this year.
We've done 10 a
We've
year.
done 10.
So not even one a month.
Look, it's not the point.
It's the quality over quantity. Shame we don't value
Yeah,
that.
you know what I mean? So we're doing 2,000 points today instead of the usual 1,500.
Yeah.
So slightly bigger armies, and yeah, we're gonna
rock each other's world.
yeah. Do you want to just do the normal mission?
Yeah, we're doing the 4-man missions with 4 little
objectives.
objectives.
This retrieval mission is called, which is like the default.
Oh, is that the
default
name?
mission? Yeah, that's the normal one.
Retrieval.
So we will show you the armies. Alright, so this is my 2,000 points of Ultramarines. It is a brigade detachment. So I have 12 command points for that, plus the 3 for being Battleforged, and Marnius Calgar is my warlord today, so I've got another 2 command points. So we've got 17 altogether. So obviously Marnius Calgar is as he is in his new Gravis armour there. With 2 other HQs, we've got a normal lieutenant with a chainsword and a mastercrafted bolter. He's going to take the Teeth of Terror relic. And then we've got my Phobos lieutenant here. I'm going to give him the Exemplar of the Chapter Stratagem, so I can give him a warlord trait, and I'm going to give him Nobility Made Manifest, which is basically units within 6 of him can heroically intervene as if they were characters if he's stuck in combat. So if he gets picked out. And then we've got my troops, so I've got 6 troops. I've got 3 incest squads, all with bolt rifles. 2 of them have grenade launchers. And they got 2 tactical marine squads, 5 mans. One's got a plasma pistol and a plasma gun, and the other's got a grav pistol and a grav gun. So first time I've ever taken a grav pistol ever in my life, I think. And then we've got a 5-man scouts with snipers. Got a missile launcher, and we've all got camo cloaks. Going on to the elites. So we have 3 elites. We've got Terminator squad. We've got 2 Sturmyard veteran squads. Just the bog standard, all 3 of those units, just as they are. We're going to do a fast attack. We've got a 10-man assault marine squad with 2 plasma pistols. The sergeant has a power axe and a combat shield. And then at the back we've got 2 Insector squads with the assault bolters. And then finally for heavy sport we've got 2 Predator Annihilators just for the last cannons, and we've got a Whirlwind with the, I don't know the name of the missile launcher.
Missiles.
It's either the Castellan or the Vengeance. It's the one I'm using is the one that fires more shots per weaker.
Right.
So I get the 2d6 shots.
Hopefully.
That is the one, because I put the missile launcher with more missiles on it for that.
Right.
I think that's what it's meant to be. Alright, so that is my army. So I'm down to 16 command points. That's a lot of command points, Aidan. Going on to Aidan's army now. Courage and honour for the blue boys. The blue lads.
And welcome to 2,000 points of Death Guard. We're going vehicle heavy with this list. Well, more vehicles than J's anyway. And I've got 8 command points. Or 9. 9. This is 5 free, and then 1 for the 3 hours. So we've got 9 command points in this list compared to J's 90 or whatever he's got. But we're Death Guard, so we're natural winners, and we're green, so we're good to go. And in my list, I've got Curse Lord, who's my warlord, that boy there. He's got a Bale sword, and that's it. He's got Fugger's helm as his little what they call it, relics. Right. So he's got Fugger's helm as his relic, which gives 3 inches to his aura abilities. And he's got Arch Contaminator as his warlord trait, which gives rerolls of all failed wounds of plague weapons within 7 inches of him. So the big tanks are a bit beefier now. Might actually damage something with them. Now, so standing next to him is 2 magnificent plague clusters.
Close enough.
Sorcerers of Nergal. One of them's got these 2 psychic powers, and that is the one on the left, and the one on the right has these 2 psychic powers. So that's him. They're just stock standard. For troops, I got 3 Plague Marine squads, 2 7-man, with one with a double plasma, power fist, and plasma gun on the Sarge in a Rhino, and the other is also in a Rhino with double melter and the plasma pistol power fist on the Sarge. It's double melter. And then I got the 11-man squad because I had points left over. And I got double blight launcher, power fist, and 1 plague axe hidden in there just in case. For elites, I got the plague surgeon because I hardly ever bring him, and some death shroud, teleporting in, and I got my Hellbrute with twin las cannon and a combi bolter on his power fist. Finish for fast attack. I have 2 drones, one with a flash mower and the other with dual plague spitters, and then I have a little trike to go with multi-melter, missile launcher, and he spits at you too. And he provides cover, so that's a lovely little thing he does. And then for heavy support, I have a Predator Destructor with a autocannon, 2 heavy bolters and a combi bolter. And I got 2 identical Plague Bear Scrawlers with the entropy cannons and the little diddler gun at the front. I don't know what it's called. Heavy slugger boy. And that is 2,000 points of Death Guard.
Alright, so me and Aidan have deployed our armies. It was Spearhead Assault, which is basically like an arrow shape, 9 inches from the centre back and then to the corners. So we should start off with Aidan's deployment over here. So just to go over the mission quickly, it's a retrieval mission. So it's 4 objectives. So you got 1 here, 1 in the centre there, 1 over there by the Predator, and 1 over here. Each one is worth 3 points at the end of the mission, and there's First Blood, Slay the Warlord, and Linebreaker as usual. So going over Aidan's list, or his deployment even. So we've got the Blight Hauler and the Predator over on this side by the objective. In the building there, who do we have under there, Reid?
11-man squad of Plague Marines,
the
Plague Surgeon, and 1 of the Sorcerers.
And the Sorcerers, and then we've got a big blob of
flying vehicles,
boys with
Hellbrute, Rhino with plasma gun guys, and then
squad. And then
Rhino with melter gun boys, and the smoke. I can't remember what his name is. He's the guy with
the plague cat.
The sorcerer, Nerg sorcerer,
and then
you got the artillery.
Yeah, 2 tanks and the Lord then at the back there. And over on my side, we've got tactical marine squad here, just in the corner. Steering our veterans, 2 intercessor squads. The one there has a grenade launcher. You've got a Predator, the other marine squad with the Grav, the Marnius Calgar and the Lieutenant. We've got the Whirlwind, the Predator, the other intercessors with the grenade launcher, and the other Stern Guard and the Crater there. And then just here in the building, we've got the Scouts who've deployed slightly further ahead than their brothers there. And then in reserve, we've got the Drop Force. So we've got Terminators, Lieutenant, Assault Marines, and the 2 Inceptor squads that are ready to come in. So we are going to roll off now. We're going to do it in the chapter approved style. So Aidan deployed first, he gets +1 to his roll.
Use your blue dice.
I don't mind, I'll just roll closer to me.
Alright.
Right. Hup. Oh, wait, that's not a beat. Oh, it's a drop. Yeah, so you can choose if you want to go first.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh,
I'll try to go
he's
first.
trying to go first,
trying
is he?
to go first.
Do I want to go second, is the question. I would like to just shoot everything as much as I can. So I'm going to try and seize initiative on a 6. Go for the Ultramarines one. We are looking for the toilet seat logo. So
he's going for you.
come on. That's a 1. So
You failed.
No. Right, so going on to turn 1, Death Guard.
And the Death Guard movement phase. Everything's shuffling up, son. The Plague Marines are advanced 5 inches, so that's a 10-inch hell of a scurry. The boys are in there, they've advanced, the tanks moved up, they're within cover because of the little trike ability. Predator's moved up just to be in range of the objective, so he's mindful on ballistic skill this turn. Yay, Death Guard. These boys have disembarked from that transport and that hasn't moved really, it's just rotated. And they've caught in the building, so they got some shots at the scouts or something. These 3 boys stayed still because they're just in range of the Predator. And these have all advanced. He popped smoke as well, so you're gonna have to put smoke effects on the edit some smoke effects in Jay.
Okay,
high quality.
A really good one on that.
High quality. I'm looking for high quality, Jay. Professional.
And the smoke sound effects as well.
Woo!
There you go. Just that repeated.
And the 2 drones moved up, and the one with guns is in range of the scouts. So hopefully we're gonna have some fun with that. But I gotta do as much damage as possible this turn because turn 2 reinforcements come in. So I gotta strike hard, strike fast. It's tactic. Roll some dice, man! Wee! So Death Guard Psychic phase. I tried to cast 2 powers, and I failed one, but I got this one off, which is the -1 to hit. And the other one I tried to get off was the +1 strength and toughness, but that failed completely.
Did you put on the Plague Marines?
Yeah, that's all on Plague Marines. They're the big shooty squad now. So go on to my shooting phase. And at the end of Death Guard shooting phase, a bit happened. We took out the scouts with quite a few shooting. Quite a few shooting into the scouts. So they're gone now, the 5-man squad. But thanks to Jay's +1 cover for his entire army.
Did prepared positions. There. Did so everyone touched.
Yeah, so everyone except
didn't help my scouts.
No, they were already in. And I did some wounds to the Predators. So one's down to 9 and one's down to 7.
Killed an intercessor and a stern guard veteran as well.
Yes, that's right. I killed one little boy there and one little boy on the balcony. So there's less balcony boys. So, but we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're going to Ultramarines now. Turn 1. Let's see the firepower.
Oof. End of the Ultramarines movement phase, turn 1. So we are in the Devastator Doctrine here. I've got that next to Marnish Calgar, just to remind myself. So the intercessors there have moved up into the building. These Marines advanced towards the objective. Lieutenant stayed still. Marnish Calgar has come over this way. And the intercessors have moved up here. Stern Guard have moved up a little bit. And we've also got this Marine squad advanced 6 inches. So we are a full on 12 inch there. And that is it for the movement phase. So we are going on to the shooting phase. It's going to be saucy. Okay, end of my shooting phase. A lot of command points used there because I was just trying to do all different strategies and stuff. How many did I have? I had 16. I had 16. I'm now down to 7.
So it's 9 command
So I used a lot. So we started off with orbital bombardment over here. 3 command points. Didn't do much of that. Took a couple mortal wounds off some boys here.
Like 4 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Then we had fire from the Predator coming in, along with some intercessors and stuff, and we took out the drone. Not the drone, what's it called? Blightaller. Did some wounds on the Predator as well. And the... What was the other thing I shot?
Sorcerer. No, you just shot the unit.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the Predator's on 4 wounds, Sorcerer's on 3 now, because of the explosion from that.
Yeah.
Hellbridge's down to 4, and that Rhino's down to 9 there. Then we took out a couple of Marines here. We did suppression fire with the Whirlwind, so we got to shoot it twice. Didn't do much, unfortunately, into the Marines there. And then a couple more shots went into the Plague Marines up there. That was from the Intercessors over there. And the Stern Guard here. I think that was it, wasn't it? Yes, that was it. So we did Inspire and Command was my other stratagem used there to increase Marnius Calgar's range for his abilities. So I got a few more people in for the rerolls. I think that's it. So no assaults to be made. So we're going on to Death Guard turn 2.
And at the end of my movement phase, Death Guard. The tanks have stayed still and Lord. A little corner, nowhere near the objective. What a genius idea.
Yes.
Absolute genius idea. Plague Marines have gone out. Let me go round. The Plague Marines here have come out of the Rhino with the double melter gun, and they're within 6 of that Predator. So hopefully we can do some damage there. There's a plasma pistol there also, and there's the Sorcerer with his smiting goodness. They've squiggled up the front line. One just squiggled over. Predator stayed where it is. And the lads are moving up. They haven't got a cover save anymore, so they feel naked. But they're going in anyway. They're good lads. And of course the drones. One of the lawnmower is going into the Predator, and then the spitters are going to go into the Primaris Marines. So they're fully healed. There's no damage done to them yet, so you're going to get the full drone experience. But yeah, now we're going to go into the psychic phase, see if we can pull off a few maneuvers and go on in. End of my psychic phase. Actually really, really successful, pretty much. I got the Miasma Pestilence off in the squads again, so they're -1 to hit again. And I did Smite over to that squad on the left, and I rolled a D3, and it was a 3. So I did 3 mortal wounds for that squad. And over here, I did Smite again on this squad. I rolled an 11, then I rolled a 4, so that killed 2 of them. And then I rolled Curse of the Leper, and it did another mortal wound on top of that. But because of his special rule, if you roll a 7 or more when you're casting psychic power, a unit within 7, enemy unit, takes a mortal wound. So I did another 2 mortal wounds on top of that. So in total I did 7 mortal wounds to this unit. She's not happy about that. And that's the end of my psychic phase. A lot of mortal wounds coming in everywhere. So going on to shooting. End the Death Guard shooting phase. Much better than last turn. Quite a few intercessors dropped from over there. There's about 4 left now. And shot a couple of times into these boys. There's one little guy left here. Couple of, like a Stern Guard got picked off over there. And most importantly, both of Jay's Predators are now dead. There they are. Rip, press F, lads. We've gone as anti-Ultramarine heaven. So there's a mighty blow done. And now we're going to go on to the assault phase, because we've got the drones to assault. So the death toll isn't done yet, Jay.
Great.
So the end of Death Guard assault phase, the drones cleaned up the area. One came from the rear and one came from the front.
He didn't stand a chance. They tried running in the church. The door was locked.
Retreating tactically.
Tactically falling back. They didn't make it.
They didn't go into civilians inside the church.
Oh, right. They stood their ground and died. Yeah. So the
now their bodies are blocking the door even more now, so they can't get in.
What a lovely Ultramarine thing.
That's what I'm going to write after the battle.
Nice calendar. Do your diary. Do your diary. Ultramarines didn't win today, but we didn't lose either because we're Ultramarines. Going on to Ultramarines turn 2.
Okay, end of my moving phase for the Ultramarines. We have come in with my reinforcements here. So we've got the Inceptors and the Assault Marines here. The Tactical Marine Squad's moved around the side here. Stern Guard has stayed still pretty much. Marnius Calgar and the Lieutenant are coming in. We are on the Tactical Doctrine as well now, so all rapid fire and assault weapons are -1 AP. Whirlwind's moved up just so he's still within range of these two characters. And over here, the Marines have moved up to the objective. The Lieutenant's dropped in, Phobos Lieutenant. Stern Guard has stayed still in their crater, as has that guy up there. And you can just about see in the building there, the Terminators have teleported in, ready to rapid fire into these Plague Marines. So, on the Tactical Doctrine now, which is very good for the Ultramarines, we count as standing still for everything. So my vehicles can move without any penalties. That's it. Unfortunately, I've only got my Whirlwind now, so would have helped last turn maybe. So we are going on to the shooting phase. Alright, end of the shooting phase for Ultramarines. So over here we've killed the Plague Marines. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do anything into the Sorcerer there, despite him being the closest. Shot him a couple of times, but didn't do anything. And then over here we've done a few wounds to the Plague Drone, Bloke Drone, with everyone there shooting pretty much. So not as good as I'd hoped. So we're going to go on to the assault phase now, onto the charge phase. Okay, end of the fight phase here. Marnius Calgar beat the drone to death, and the other Marines here consolidated into this drone, fought him, took him down, 2 wounds, and then 2 of them died. So that is the end. I don't think there'll be any morale because I am Ultramarines.
Well, for me,
my leadership is off the scale. I don't think you've got anything either.
You killed the squad that was going to take morale.
Yeah.
And
so
you didn't really shoot anything else.
So that's the end of Ultramarines turn 2. Going on to Death Guard turn 3.
So end of the Death Guard movement phase. The Rhinos advanced up just to stand next to the objective. The boys have moved up closer to that objective. The drone has pulled away there and is trying to aim at the Stern Guard and maybe take them out. Those plasma boys in there have just stayed still. He stayed still over here, and the sorcerer ran away up in the building. I advanced him up there, but he can still use psychic powers, so we're all good. And the Rhino is just there to block off the road or something. I don't know. And of course, if you look over there, they've come in. They've been sneaky, they've teleported in. So I'm 9 inches away from the lieutenant, so I'm going to try and charge him. And also the fly boys, which are the mortal enemy of those boys. Hopefully too far away. They can't zip around the building and shoot them next turn if I fail the charge. So, and also my plan is, with the damage-free autocannon from the Predator, to try and knock out some of those fly boys. That's the plan. But we're going to psychic phase, see what we can get up to. End of the psychic phase, I managed to get off the +1 strength and toughness on this squad, but I failed the -1 to hit roll. And I managed to smite and do 2 more wounds to attack the squad over there. So pretty good, pretty average. But we're going to go on to, I was going to say Devastate Doctor. Going to
We're going to go on to shooting phase now and devastate them with our doctrine. And at the end of Death Guard shooting phase, quite a bit of damage done, yeah? Took out the Stain Guard, I took out the remainder of the Tactical Marines, and I took out the Lieutenant. And I took out 2 with the Predator's autocannon, which does a neat 3 damage. Took them out the sky. Took out 2 of the Inceptors.
And
And
over here.
I did 2 kills on the Terminator unit.
Yeah.
Because they failed double 1 save.
On a heavy slugger.
And that's about that. I lost one of my plasma guys because he overcharged and blew himself up. So that's my casualty for my turn. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now, charge phase, I got a Rhino to charge.
Oh no.
And I got the Terminators running back there. They're trying to charge the Lieutenant. But that's it, since I can't charge my drone into Calgar. And at the end of the Death Guard assault phase, the Rhino came in, took a wound in Overwatch, and then took another wound from the tactical squad and did nothing back to them. The Death Shroud rolled an 11, got in, cut up the Lieutenant into little pieces, but thanks to his extra Warlord trait, everyone within 6 gets heroically intervened, so the Stern Guard piled in and kicked me or something.
Kicked some sand in your face.
Kicked some sand in my face. I was like them blue nuts in your face.
That was it then.
And that's it. That's the salty assault phase. We're going on to Ultramarines, turn 3.
End of my movement phase, so the Assault Marines have jumped up onto the building here. Marnius Calgar's moved towards the drone, and the Inceptors have moved forwards, getting these Plague Marines in their sights. The Whirlwind has just moved but there, so he's closest to the Sorcerer. And and the Space Marines have fallen back from the Rhino there. Stern Guard have gone back into their crater, and the Terminators have started moving towards the Rhino. What's his name? Intercessor's just stayed up there, so you can give a bit of a throw a grenade somewhere probably. Okay, so that is the movement phase. I have also used squad doctrines on these Marines here. I'm now down to 4, but on a 5 up I get mine back. No, so I'm down to 4. 4 command points left out of, what was it, 17?
18.
18, oof. So, going on to the shooting phase. Okay, end of the Ultramarine shooting phase. Over here, killed 1 of the Death Shroud, and we've taken the Sorcerer down to 1 wound left. And then over the side, we've killed 2, was it?
2, yeah.
2 Marines out of all the shots from them, so some lucky.
Because of the
Yeah, he's got Putrescent Vitality plus 1
toughness.
toughness.
Toughness 6 on them.
And a couple of overcharged plasma pistol shots into the drone there, took him down to 6. So, we're going on to the assault phase. It's going to be the crucial one. Alright, end of my turn. So we've got a few wounds to the Rhino here. We charged in the Terminators and the Intercessor. Up here we charged the Sorcerer. He's still stuck on 1 wound. He killed one of my boys. And then over here the Inceptors and Marnius Calgar charged and killed the drone. So that is it for my fight phase. No morale to be done, I don't think.
Those 2 boys, 2 plus 16,
Yeah.
no.
There we go. So going on to Death Guard turn 4.
In the Death Guard movement phase, these boys have dropped down out of cover. Ready to take the objective. Halbert's with them, also ready to take the objective. The rest of the boys have gone to the other objective over there, take on Malnius Calgar and his assault boys. The Rhino has fallen back 3 inches towards the objective, and the 2 remaining Death Shroud have going to assault the Stern Guard. And everything else, the backliners have stood still the entire time.
So we're going to go into psychic phase and see if we can suck the soul from some Space Marines. And the psychic phase, got smiked off and killed one of the boys there, and casted personal strength and toughness on this squad because they're going to go in for a charge. And round here, I psychic powered the 2 Marines to death. They're now gone. And he is free to shoot his bolt pistol or something. And we're going into the shooting phase, turn 5, 4. And at the end of the shooting phase, I've taken out a couple of Assault Marines, 2 of the Inceptors, and over here I've taken out a couple of Terminators, a couple of one Stern Guard and the Intercessor. So now we're going to go into Assault phase. There's Death Shroud are going to be charging, and these boys are going to be charging as well. So let's go, Mario. And at the end of my assault phase, I charged in and did 2 wounds to this boy, and he killed one of my guys back, and they just killed everyone in the crater. And that's the end of my assault phase. So going on to Ultramarines Tin 4.
Right, end of my moving phase. So my Terminator, last of the Terminators, has come out of his hidey hole over there. The Whirlwind stayed still. I've gone into the Assault Doctrine as well, so we're going in over here. This Inceptor's fallen back and everyone else has jumped in. Marius Calgar has moved up, ready to punch. So we're going into the shooting phase. Right, so end of my shooting phase, we did the suppression fire on the Whirlwind. I didn't get my command points back, so I'm on 1 left. So I shot it twice into the Death Shroud. Only did 1 wound over there. So Terminator did nothing. And then over here we've got this squad down to 2 boys. So we're going to go into the charge phase. Alright, so that is the end of my assault phase, my fight phase. Managed to do a couple wounds here, but in return, what's he called? The Plague Surgeon. He just killed 5 of the Space Marines there, and Sorcerer killed the Inceptor, so they're down to 1 boy. And over there, last of the Terminators failed.
He killed 1 guy.
He killed 1 guy, yeah.
There we go.
Right, so we're going to end it there. There's not much I can do now. So,
Calgar lives.
Calgar lives. And here's your point there. I just got the Whirlwind, the Inceptor, Assault Marine, and Calgar left. Aidan's got this point over here with his vehicles. He's got the one in the middle with the Hellbrute, and this one over here with the Rhino, and I've got this one here, Marius Calgar. What was the deployment zones? Oh, it was like that way, wasn't it? Yeah, so you'd have Line Breaker as well. Alright, so we're going to go to the post game now. We'll have a chat about it. You have to be so close. Right, well, good game. Just like Christmas tradition, the last 2 years Death Guard won again. So next year we're coming in hard, right? We're coming in
all the new rules.
Going in every game.
All the new rules, and you still can't beat.
All the command points in the world. Couldn't see Marius Calgar.
18 command points. You had 1 left, I think.
I had 1 left at the end.
I had 5 left.
That was the first time I've done the brigade with the Space Marines. I think I've done it with Imperial Guard before.
But that's easy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really fellow. So yeah, I think that was the main thing on my list that let it down.
You made it.
I was trying to fill it up. Yeah, fill it up. That I could have done a battalion and then a spearhead or whatever. So because I had the 2 Predators and the Whirlwind. Yeah. And then there's one on the left hand, so I had 3 HQs, so I could have done that easily.
What were your 3 elites?
Is there 2 Terminators? I don't know, the 1 Terminator squad and 2 Stern Guard.
Oh yeah. You could have dropped the Stern Guard and take a Thunderfire cannon or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good game. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cheeky rolls.
Yeah. The first turn was terrible for me.
Yeah, but it could have been better for me.
I think you did more damage.
Thing is, I know I was like splitting fire with the Predator and stuff, but if you think about it, it is 2 last cannons. Like he was shooting like, you know, Dreadnoughts only had 2 last cannons. So it's not like,
yeah, that's true.
like he could easily kill a vehicle in one shot. It's just it just happened to miss, that's all. Even with my stratagems.
Yeah, or one always hits. We blew up the crawler in the first turn.
I think it was good, some good stratagems in that. I know orbital bombardment. I used it in the last. I don't know if it was the last one we recorded actually.
I can't remember.
It's too many points, I think, for what it is.
3 points for a waste of points.
3 points for a waste of points. I did a few more wounds, but like when I blew up the blight all that seemed to actually do more than
Yeah, that did 1 more wound to everyone
Yeah.
that explodes. So, yeah. And also
yeah, it's too random, that isn't it?
Yeah, I think you once I took out your predators, you didn't have an answer for my like backfield
Yeah,
units. Like
I could have dropped everyone in at the back, but
that's still
to me
not
you were like overrunning me up there.
yeah, I
so
mean if you'd have
so-
done that, then I would have a free reign up there.
Right, well, have a good holidays and a happy new year and all that stuff.
This is going to be done before.
Hopefully,
Either have a good
happy
happy new year or have
2021.
a we're gonna get it out before then.
Alright, so thanks for watching. We'll see you in the new year. We got some stuff on the way for next year, so
Should we give like
remember the cool stuff. Remember the really cool stuff we did.
no.
Shit.
We'll give him like a little freeze frame of like the
Of what?
I don't know. Us. New stuff coming. Bam, 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 bam. Like that. I know you like the plan. You're smiling, therefore you must like it.
God damn.
Like and subscribe and I'll myself.